Greetings. Welcome.
Ads are starting. Dylan will continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for supporting the stream.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. In respect for others today, we will be going up just over an hour and a half or so, and we'll keep it a little bit short. Tuesdays come early. It's been an interesting day. So, suffice to say, we are here and we're going to be working on the vinyl. Good morning to Fantastic Sherlock Fox and to Mama Bear. Apologies for you guys getting the ads. Hopefully Osmond wasn't too annoying about that. And your geek up this morning is sitting at 2 films in which a character makes a wish. So we've got Pinocchio, for sure. And the other one I'm going to say is probably, at a stretch, possibly the Lion King. It was a bit of, be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. Because Simba just couldn't wait to be the king. And, well, unfortunately, there you go. You know, they say be careful what you wish for. Gotta rearrange something on my desk here because the organization is not working for me at the moment. Yeah, that didn't work either. All the cables are all twisted for some reason. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So nothing wants to sit properly. But that's okay. I've got a toy in mind. Well, not a toy, a thing in mind that maybe I'll buy later. We'll see. Okay, we are back on the Java server today, and we are working on the vinyl record, as I said. I've got an idea that I want to play with for this thing. So we've got slabs down there. And I was thinking I didn't have enough. Oh, hang on a sec. Did it again. Sounds. Oh, not that one. Dead input. There we go. Okay. I was getting the triplicate, so I don't know how many versions you guys were getting, but it's a lot. Just double check. I think your scene's working okay. I do not know. Find out. Okay, I guess apparently we have a game. Cross my fingers.
Greetings.
Good to go. Okay. Morning, Poodle. Awesome. Yeah, I had my checkup with mine yesterday, so thank you very much for that, for the reminder. The annual physicals are no fun. That's what I was playing with. Oh, uh-oh, this isn't good. This is really not good. I don't think I was carrying this in my inventory last time when I left on Friday. Let's go see. Yeah. Oh no, it's still there. Okay, good. I wonder where all that junk in my inventory came from. The world is fine. My character is like it rolled back by a couple of days. Oh, okay, never mind. Crisis averted. It was a bunch of stuff I hadn't emptied from the this and that bin. Okay, I don't need to freak out. That's good news. Saplings, logs. I'm trying to stay organized this season. I kind of wish that you could, like, pin... I know I've got mods to do that sort of thing, but I kind of wish you could pin things in the window. Like, in the box by default. Because I normally like to sort things a little differently than this. As in, I'll put the, say, birch log boxes at the front. And then I'll put the sapling boxes in front of the saplings. I kind of wish you could sort by maybe the first slot, what's inside the chakra box. I think that would make things a little bit easier. But, you know, everybody's different, and that's part of why the powers that be in this game can't put that in, because it would just mess everything up for everybody. So, yeah. Okay. Big giveaway was that I had coal ore. I haven't had coal ore in a few days because we chopped it all up. Where is diaries? I often find a project for it later in the season, so I don't want to lose it. You love that shout out? the chaos of Cleo, of course, right? Yeah. It only picked up on Cleo. I mean, it didn't pick up on Flying Feathered Friend. So we're only halfway there. Actually, a lot of it has to do with what you've put in your little bio, while the rest of it often comes from if you put your VODs up, and then one of the what do you call them, like YouTube or Google does a behind the scenes summarizing of it with AI, then that becomes part of the chat GPT record as well. Okay, I think that's everything I want to keep for now. Do I have a stack of poppy squirreled away? No. Okay. It is pretty cool. I like that Osmond could do that, which is part of why there's the odd person that every once in a while gets accidentally called out by their like they're, you know, maybe they're a grandparent or they're a vet or some similar thing, and that happens because of the way that the scrape works. It should be this bad. Any space in here? No. Okay, well, apparently we're doing that as well. As much as I don't like it, I may, now that I know what I'm doing with this setup, in terms of like, grab 9 pieces, and then when it hits 9, it fires over. This one doesn't matter very much. Actually, it does. This one, yeah. So I've got 2 pieces. I can repeat this business in there, and I think the columns won't cause problems. The kicker, though, is that the flowers still have to be filtered off. And that's where the big problem came in for me doing this earlier, putting things away. So, oh, fiddle faddle. I want to be able to not have this spot, but unfortunately it's actually quite critical to running the rails. Run upstairs for a second. Oh, trying to figure out what feels so weird. Give me a second. I pulled my keyboard off the table for Lego yesterday, and I didn't feed the cable back correctly because I was in a bit of a hurry for some reason or other. And, oh, I know, I had a doctor's appointment. Hey, that's the hurry. But by not feeding the cable back, it ended up under my mouse palm this morning. That just feels really strange. And it's one of those fabric wrapped cables. Okay, we're back in the game. So I'm just going to run upstairs. You. Home. Go off for a bit. I'll probably still have a marker down there somewhere, but I didn't want that in the way. I forgot which. Not even sure which way is the fastest anymore. So I realized I dyed these guys the wrong color. So, yeah. See. That was better. So what I wanted to do was expose this box so that it was a lot easier for me to reach underneath and I had more than the top will hold. Beacons with dark, I don't know that. Here, maybe? Oh. Definitely not. Alright. That goes the water. It's Tuesday. It must be Tuesday. People say people have a Monday kind of day. Because I swapped over for the Lego, as far as Minecraft goes, it's a Tuesday kind of day. It's okay. It's all good. I have to keep telling myself that. I keep forgetting one of my, little try moments, because I keep making boo-boos with some of these things. I keep forgetting that when I've got water, I should probably put, water is here. Probably put a button or something there, maybe up in here with a glass or something, so that I prevent myself from doing that sort of silliness. Washing things away. Okay. I do want to be on this side, though. Because this is the side I want to approach from when I go to that box. Give a stake here. Okay. Yep, I did. So yeah, I want to be able to reach this box. So that's the one I don't want. But I kind of have to keep it because of the rails, I think. Water. Okay, so I have to do this one. I'd love to put a safety block through here. But yeah, doesn't happen. Okay. So as you can see with the rails, we have a bit of a challenge. When I have done something silly, like washed the thing away. That's not. The whole thing? Maybe. I get there. Back here without falling into my death? Yes. Hello. Oh, really? Can't touch it? Are you kidding me? Okay. I'm cute. Need to be up here. I will figure this out another time. Not that I don't really want to right now, but I'm putting things down a lot. That's the block I don't want, but right on top of that hopper is where the minecart's sitting. Love to have a half block there. That won't work for the... Yeah, it's just not going to work. Okay, well, forget it. I did put another lever up there because I dropped the ball on that one. That's okay. Who's getting me? Oh. Oh, right, that random junk. I didn't put that away either. Let's see. Over here. These are sort of elements. That up here just because. Here's Phil's slot. Okay, let's head upstairs. We will get to things eventually. Right there. No. Oh. Really? I tried that. Aha. Here. Look at that one. Fuss and bother for one thing. It's this, that, this, and that. Go! Hey boys. Okay, there we go again. Stuff is stuck, but I'm okay with that for now. It's functional. We'll get there. I could drop the entire thing by one block underneath, but I kinda don't want to because it works beautifully just the way it is. That refuse meant to go... Yes, this is weird, but okay. Up here. I'm going to have to trade this stuff soon. that's not lost on me. It's amusing, but it's not lost on me. Okay, so will I have enough? Should not have looked in there. Should not have looked in there. Let's put these up in that hand. Sure, why not? I don't need these for food anymore. Now that I got this full, and I need to clean it out a bit. Unfortunately, the double chest doesn't work in there. Everybody's in bed. Let's go to bed. We will eventually get outdoors. The whole plan was to be outside. Thank you, Quiddle. Hopefully your appointment goes well. No surprises. Got a minor surprise on mine yesterday. Nothing major, but they're sending me for blood tests. Woo! I hate that part. Just because it's a whole lot of time out of your day, really, is what it comes down to. Let's start with the Feather Boys first. Hey guys. You and all of those. That's the only thing bad. You sold up? Fine. Are you red for the feathers? Yes. Before, huh? Okay, hold on. There's enough here for another round. And butchers, you guys, hello. I'm gonna make this your. I have a lot of that, so we're gonna make that your green trade. Eventually, when we get bundles, if it's still the same season, then it's gonna be rapid stew. No, I don't want to buy things from you. Oh, this is not going to be green. Who do I want? You're lower. You're higher. Do I really care? Not particularly, so let's just level this one up a bit. But what do you have for me? Health blocks. Ooh! Oh, I like that. Okay, you're gonna put this as your orange trade. Let's see, do you have an orange trade now? Yes, you do. Excellent. And have scrolls, maybe. Oh, not yet. Alright, we're gonna do your green trades again. That's it? Probably 14. Are you still 14? Yes. Okay, well, that's that. There. Sort of cleaned up. Good, good, good. Okay. I hope there's no other cleanup errands to do. Now that I went ooh on the kelp, it reminds me I should probably check that. Boy. Always something, isn't it? Maintenance, when I don't have a huge place to put things, can be a bit of a in the backside sometimes. That one. I need to do some deep slate stuff just so I can store things. Ooh, I have 9. Once we get ourselves a beacon in green, then I'm going to clear all that out, well, most of that, and then just have a stack of iron. That'll work. I think we're good. Yeah. Okay. These back upstairs, then we need to get outside. Will you? This looks all wrong, but it's just gonna have to be. Okay, I think I got everything I need out of here. Let's go back downstairs, pick up the actual stuff we came in for, and then get going. this and that found blocks. For the most part, the world doesn't have purple stuff in it. That's why I use that. Got all kinds of other color coding available, but the world doesn't generally have purple stuff in this world. Not enough to make it worthwhile. So. That's interesting. Thought I had more than that. Okay. So I rolled back and may have lost supplies. Okay, well, if that's the case, we should start by cobbling some deep slate. That's fine. What's this? Oh, hey, even better. I remember having that box, so maybe I did something like that. You know, when I go to a clogging workshop, my brain just like shuts down regarding just about everything else. What's that? Put that in the lighting box. No. Oh, that's okay. Put it up here. With a wallet. I'm gonna want it and never know where it is. Got a bed outside. Okay. Should be everything. Green. Yeah, I'm gonna bet your base is okay. But I mean, I probably did it dumb. Maybe there's some user error stuff going on out here. I may have put a box out here. There we go. Okay. I'm a barrier safe. This was all the stuff I swore up and down I was carrying in my inventory. And that's part of why I had deep slate, was because I'd forgotten I'd switched to blackstone. You're fine. You're gonna be okay. There's nothing wrong with your collection. So now I can get the other piece. I don't want... I mean, I can use blackstone. Not blackstone, sorry. Deep slate, but I do want something else. Yeah, you're fine. So it apparently is one of those, I went and did something else, and my brain disconnected on what I had done so far. Alright, so what I actually want is this stuff. I am aware I cannot make slabs out of it, so I'm going to take it all just in case. But we need to figure out what would go well with that as a spawn reducer. I'm just going to let's see what I've unlocked for buttons. We've got stone buttons or blackstone buttons. Oh, well, that's not helpful at the moment. Okay, what else? You go glass, but I really don't want to go glass because I've got slabs out there, so something either slab thickness, thinner than that. The idea, I'm going to run you guys through real quick. The idea I'm working on, and we could just put it in and then deal with spawn later, because, you know, why not? Is in this section between the center circle, like this part, and that part, is to sort of fake out a spiral of these, cut down one layer, so that basically the layer of the record will be where the slabs are. I'm going to take out the gray markers. The layer of the record will be where the slabs are, and then we'll fake ourselves a spiral, a groove cut into it. That's why I want to try and spawn-proof that. String might be my solution. I'm not really a fan of that because it doesn't actually do a whole lot with most mobs. I don't have to worry about spiders on it anyways because they need more than the groove will probably be getting me. And I'm crossing my finger. So you guys will see ads as I first start that. That's okay because I'm going to use it to open up my circle thing so that I can figure out where I want to fake out the edge to move it to try and force a spiral. Because I've got no clue how to do a spiral for this. Here it helps. There's my big circle thing. This one. I have to remember not to hit escape when I'm looking at the circle page because it closes the window. Bye. Music is really chill. We might have to change that. Let's see. Okay. So one thing I will do, yeah. As cheesy as it's going to look, for now I'm just going to throw out some signs with some numbers on them, because that will help me figure out where I'm at. Yeah, this side's fine.
Ads are starting. Dylan will continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for supporting the stream.
Yippee skippy. Okay, so we're just going to do some counts and mark some signs because I keep counting these things over and over and forgetting where I put them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Doesn't make sense. Okay, I didn't count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 2 is 20. That would be the green. Maybe. I know it's the same direction, same number out this way, but I'm going to count it anyways just in case something occurs to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. That doesn't make sense at all. Didn't count the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, that should make sense. Interesting. I thought I did a bigger size than I did, so guess not. Okay, what's this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, that should be a full 64. Okay. I love this being able to edit signs. It's so helpful. Okay, so that should help. So, yeah, being a full 64 on the outside. 62, 60, and so on. Let's go. Why not? Guess I should probably dig it first. It's easier to fill in holes once you've made them, right? Okay, what have we got? 60, sorry, 62, 60, 58, 56. Okay. I'm just writing myself like little random notes as I keep going on, so. 56. The first one. Keeps me on the line I'm working for. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but hey, we'll give it a go. 3, 4. I think it's going to be too close to the edge. It's okay. 3, 1. Oh. 1, 2, 3. This way. 2. It's supposed to be a 1, then 2. Try it. 1. This is a 1, so we're things. Yeah, that's okay. Good, they do stack. I was worried we were having one of those non-stacking errors again. 3, 1, 2. Once the spiral gets going and I know what I'm doing with it, then that will help. But I want it to come inwards, not upwards. So let's do the first one as a full quarter, and then we'll see where we ruin it to. 2, 3. Ah, well. It is what it is. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Nope. That's interesting. You guys can follow that. I just got rubber banded a little bit. 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I just made that weird same mistake. I'm getting deja vu in a really creepy kind of way. Okay. 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Go this way. This way. Two. 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the first quarter, which matches. I need to bring it in by 1. Where's it supposed to hide it? Probably right in here. I go in by 1. 2, 3, 1. I rotate my picture because it's not making brain sense to rotate while I'm making a change. There we go. 3, 2. Okay, so if I change it over, right in the one spot where it reverses itself. Let's make. I'm going to confuse myself for a second. This would be a 2. Go, that's a 1. Cover itself, it's no good. Yeah, so we're covering itself right through here. Doesn't make sense. Okay. 3, 2, 2. If I get rid of this 1. Oh, I see what I should have done. Okay. It's not going to quite work. Jumping over one line is confusing. Ah, I know where I'm going to go. Okay. So we've got this section through here. It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to change it right in here. This one here. Now I know what I'm looking at. Now I know the top one or the bottom one. Put it in the middle. This looks like another 2. Okay, did I jump lines to that one? I had gone 1. This is I'm jumping lines in a circle thing, and it's really confusing me for a second. And it makes it really hard for me to talk to anybody. But it's a good thing Geek Out has rolled. We're naming 2 celebrities who became famous for starring on a reality show. Oh, whatever his face is, The Weeknd, I guess. Yeah, it's the only one I can think of. I mean, there's people that became celebrities because of reality shows that they're not really celebrities, they're more reality show and done. The Weeknd is more of one of those people that didn't. Okay, so we've got 3. I'm going to move the torch once I figure out where I'm going to make my change. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. only has 2 in here. 3 becomes 2. That would make this one. There we go. That one. That's what I was doing. Two becomes here. 2. One. Hello. 2. It's trying to make a spiral subtle. It's challenging. It's 2, 2, 1, 2. There should be a 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is going to be interesting. It's a bit of a weird yapping on the level I chose. That's going to be interesting. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cheat 4. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3. This is 3. And this would be 4. 4. Oh, too much. Two, 3, 2, 4, and then 4. Once I've done this once, I can start copying, I hope. 4. 5. Don't like that. I really don't like that. Should have done that twice. Should have made that change twice. 2. 2, 1, 2 at the top. Then this part was 1, 2, 3. It became 2, which jumps lines. Over by 1. Which means we've got, should have 4, yep, because we 3 at the top. Yep, okay. Now I have to figure out how to go from that again on this side. It's not actually as easy as I thought, but that's okay. So 5. We're still on the top. That one. This way. Rotate again. Gray line. 54 width. If I put a block here, this spot. Signs. Everywhere sign. So that means we've got 54. 54. It's this way. 2. And that way. I'm gonna do it again. 4. I need my markers because it's really confusing. 2, 3. Ah! This way. 1, 2, 3, 4 to start. 4 is a 5. 3, 4. Did I have 5 on this side? I jumped lines. 56 to 54. 54 should become 52. Oh, I know why I jumped lines. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I ever set myself a challenge? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're too close to the edge. Something went wrong. Okay. 4, 4, 5, 4, 3. Can't count. 2. Just about into the jump zone. So 2. 2, 1, 2. Okay, so let's skip this. 2. Actually, that's so 2. 2, 2. Even as you watch reality TVs, you're kind of nothing. Yeah, the only reason I knew about that was because it seemed to be, it's one of those things where you kind of go, okay, this person is everywhere. What are they famous for? Like, who are they? What are they famous for? It's really the only reason I have any clue. Oh, so this 2 became a 1. Okay. 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2. 3. Uh-oh. 3. I mean, I guess more of the Osbournes. So Sharon Osbourne and Ozzy Osbourne were kind of famous because Sharon was managing Ozzy, and Ozzy was just outright weird. But I don't remember the first names of the kids. I just do remember that they're more celebrity now than they ever could have been by being on the Osbournes reality show. That was, instead of 2 and then 2 sets of 1 with a 2, we've got 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have a 2 going this way. If they do this right, we're ending up the wrong story. We're ending 1 block further in than we did before. This one. The reason I'm digging it first. 2, 1, 2, 3. Says 5. 2, 3. And somehow we end up with an extra one. Why are we always ending up with an extra one? The other reason I wanted to mark this one is because there is an extra one there, which makes it an error. I could jump. Actually, I could jump at the ends. These quarter points. That would have been smart instead of partway through. Oh well, we're here now. Yeah. This one should not have been broken. Where did I start? I started at Rodeo 56. Back again. So 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. 3. 2, 2. 1. 4, 3. 2, 2. Yes.
Hello.
1, 2. Going that direction. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Reversing what I just did. So yeah. 1, 2, 3. Hello. How are you doing, Mike? 2. Maybe a 2. 2, 3. 2, 1, 2. Should be a 2 here. interested. 2, 2. 4, 4. 2, 2. Ah! That'll work. 2. What I'm trying to do, Mike, is make a spiral, and this is more challenging than it looks. 2, 3. Should be a 4. 1, 2. 3, 4. 3. So something really went wrong. Can I just, like, please have it be normal for today? Okay. I should know better, so should have done that on creative, but hey, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and all those other fine things. So 2, 1, 2. There's 3 pieces of 1. Got that. Pieces of 1, 2, 3. Then we ended up with a 2, 1, 2. Yes. Another 2. Yes. And a 3. Oh, that explains a lot. 4 here. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this should be 4. 2, 3, 4. It looks like it. That works. Okay, so we got all the way around 1. So if I make my jump here, this block is screwed up. I'm always adding 1, so let's see. Now we're on. Get rid of this. There's 56 going this way, 54 going that way, and I'm just going to do the full quarters and just allow for this centerpiece to be where everything switches. That way I don't have to worry about it. I can just do the math as is on the screen. So it works. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Close that one. Great. Oh, that jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you for the raid, Woovale, and welcome to your 5 viewers too. There goes the channel, hypercap_games just raided with 10 pairs of eyes. Welcome in, raiders.
Yeah, there goes the channel. They said it. He's got it right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome in.
Thank you for the follow, hypercap_games. We appreciate it.
This could be interesting.
Oh,
hold on to your hats.
Pythagorean theorem. Thanks for hitting the follow button.
Hello there.
Alrighty. Hello. Yes, attack. Steal their cookies. No, this isn't exactly the dark side. This is the confused side.
Welcome.
I'm normally confused.
Thank you for the follow, Woovale. We appreciate it.
We will cross our fingers and see what's going on. Okay, so, turn this way. Alright. So, good day to all of you.
Thank you for the follow
welcome
and
on
switch.
in.
Hope you fall.
Why
We appreciate it.
Why confused? Because I'm trying to fake spirals. And that's not an easy thing for me to do, so we've unfortunately tripped over counting with the Len. We are trying to do a very large record because we, the theme of the base this season, and I'll back things up in a second, but the theme of the base this season is the Beatles working on Yellow Submarine, sort of. So the resulting effect is that I took over a mansion because I decided I was going to build one and tripped over one while looking for a good place to build. So yeah, we just took it over. We built ourselves said Yellow Submarine at quite a nasty scale. And you can see we're working on the base platter for what's going to become a spot for the Nowhere Man, Jeremy Hillary Boo PhD, to sit. And then on this side, you can see I've done some Beatles carpet art already. We've got plans in the works for doing another one of these with them in their Sgt. Pepper outfits. Plus, it could be, we're looking at, we've got space to do a flying glove, potentially over the forest. And yeah, there's a few other decision items to go. We've got, inside the mansion, we've got 8 dogs, 4 with first names with beetles and 4 with last names, and they're all wearing blue armor. It's the wrong shade of blue, but they're blue armor, because in Yellow Submarine we have a 4-headed dog. So we had that, referencing from beetles, and there's something else, I can't remember what the other piece was. Other than that, it's just basic farms and stuff. I'm playing on the DC73 DC73 Java server. It is actually a vanilla server outright, but I am full of quality of life mods. Some because it speeds up things with stream. Oh, thank you. Some speeds up things with streaming, partly because I get lost, but also then I can just do lovely things like this and show you where we are, what we've done. Some of it, anyways. Yeah. So that's part of it. That way I don't get as lost and see things, dropped and so on and so forth. So welcome on in. Let me just scroll back and see what we've got real quick. I want to say thank you for the skin. I am a fan of Sherlock Holmes quite a lot, and my hair, as you can see, is kind of long. So that one's based off of one of the Benedict Cumberbatch outfits from the Sherlock TV series. I couldn't think of a Beatles one. I wanted to try and 8-bit itself this time. Just a boring fish girl. No, there's nothing boring about that. So, as I scroll back and say hello to the people that just came in with a lot of attack, and initially Goo Goo Gaga fits because I sometimes feel like baby steps around here, baby steps. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed the drop raid. For the 2 of you that raided in, welcome to Woovale, I believe, and Hypecov Games. If you guys or someone from your chats could let me know what you were up to, I would really... got it. I would really be interested in hearing what you guys were up to, and a little bit about, what your project is for the season. And I guess, because we haven't met before, I'm also curious to know, how did you manage to trip over my channel, and what was it that caught your eye and made you come in? I'm kind of glitchy. I'm always glitchy. I have a suspicion. Let's close that app and see if that helps. Yeah, I think that might help. I was testing out using the stream stickers, Stickovision that goes over top of what you play. And sometimes I end up with a little bit of encoding issues. Gotcha. Yeah. So then you've probably got the idea then that I'm not good at spirals. Okay, so I was scrolling back, I missed people. Apologies, indeed. Okay, we've got 2 of you that came in. Excellent. And if I pronounce any of these names wrong, please do comment to let me know how they should be pronounced. So we've got Imantux, thank you very much for coming in with the raid, as well as, oh boy, Amiro, I'm going to go with that one. Welcome on in, welcome, as always. Hey, steal the cookies, well, I don't know if there's much left for cookies. All full of crumbs. Geek Out, okay. Imantux asks, what is Geek Out? Geek Out, weirdly enough, I actually have the box, or a box, is a real-life game. If you want to see it played, do take a look on the web. There's one where... Oh lordy, what's his name? I say Wesley Crusher, but that's not what I'm trying to get at. Anyways, but he plays the Geek Out on his channel. Oh, can't see that, okay. Chat, just for a second. He plays Geek Out on his channel. The way the game is normally played is that it's got a whole bunch of little cards, and you roll a dice for colors, kind of like Trivial Pursuit sort of colors. And then you basically bet to see whether or not, like, bet points to see whether or not you could actually reach that Geek Out topic. So, but what I've done is used it for just conversation purposes to see if we can crowdsource through the stream at the minimum required number of answers or more. But there's a 5-minute timer on it for anyone who's not a mod or higher to avoid too much switching. Otherwise, everybody can do it. So yeah, otherwise everybody can switch it. The answers are from anybody and everybody. You don't actually have to bet points or anything here. We just spit them on out and we just try to not overlap each other. It's kind of a friendly conversation thing. What else do we got? Okay, bots are talking, Mike's talking, this is good. Mama Bear says hello, this is extra good. Thank you for catching the shoutouts, I do appreciate it. And...
Ads are starting. Dylan will continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for supporting the stream.
Okay, so for those of you who got ads, I apologize. And obviously you can't hear me, but that's okay. Just gives me a chance to scroll through and see what I missed. Uh-oh. Fish. Bush. Obviously I missed things, because I'm not a PHISH fan, either. Just spelling it differently. Why is the bot speaking to you? Well... but, yeah. For those of you that may not have Turbo or some other version of ad avoidance, the bot is backed by AI from ChatGPT, and it can be a little weird sometimes, but it likes to talk to you. It's great. Just partly because the stream's not super exciting, but it can always go on. Go on at length. Oh, there we are. We got bored on Minarchy SMP on our stream. As usual, I was overthrowing someone's shop by buying them up. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so, yeah, people have to go. Lit Switch, hope you fall. Okay, well, I don't think that was for me, but nice name. And it sounds like you guys have plans for later, which is fine. Ads didn't touch you. Woo! Can't touch this. Try to buy at people's shops and reselling for cheap. Okay, people do what people do. We're not quite that style server. If anything, yeah. If anything, our server is kind of the opposite. This one is run by another content creator, and through his Patreon stuff. And he's, what do you call it? Chill, I guess. We're all chill, more or less, to the extreme, which that may or may not be your cup of tea, but it just means that if somebody's short of something, 9 times out of 10, they just say something about it, or, do you know who's selling the such and such? It just tends to show up. So, yeah. And I'm going to get back to counting, but you guys are totally welcome. Villain arc, I gotcha. That actually, Dadcraft did do that at one point. On one of the videos he has, he did one where he was working on, I think it was a truly Bedrock server, playing, of course, Bedrock, and he did buy out, basically, Spawn Town, and build a massive tanker ship in the water near Spawn Town, and put, like, everything on the ship. And he just wanted to, you know, buy everybody out completely. And they didn't necessarily resell it at a loss. He just, like,
hello there.
Just sold it at what it was. My audio is a bit off, and I'm probably robotic. That's the way it goes. I had to break the cozy stream enigma. Well, you kind of failed by being here. We're not exactly a cozy stream, nor are we a super exciting stream. I am one massive chicken. And case in point, I have arachnophobia. Not in a majorly extreme way, but it took me, oh geez, how many years? Multiple years anyways, to finally get up the courage to build a basic non-cave spider spider farm with one spawner. Yeah. That's enough for you. I'm actually quite curious about that. So yeah, what am I working on? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not trying to be a pain in the butt. Here we are. That was the one right at an extra. Okay, we're going 3. 3 is supposed to be here. What I'm working on is, because I'm doing the Jeremy Hillary reference from 4, 3, 3. Okay, this is 2. Because I'm working on the Jeremy Hillary boob reference from Yellow Submarine, the resulting effect is that I wanted him to sit on a record because in the song, during the movie Nowhere Man, he doesn't sit on a record. But they do spiral round and round like they're on the top of a record. So I figured I would do that. Just throw a vinyl record underneath him, which is great. But rather than making it all just flat blackstone slabs, I guess we could. But rather than doing that, I was actually going to put a groove in it. And that's the part that I'm fighting with, is the groove at the moment. I'm losing my groove. There you go. Yep, no problem. Thank you very much for dropping by. You're always welcome if there's something that catches your eye. And, yeah, hope you have luck breaking that cozy comfort image. Hey, Tom, I got a temp in Music Disc Farm. Truth be told, Tom, I haven't a clue how. So I can't say yes, but I also can't say no. I'm not above doing that. Weirdly enough, I actually have 4, maybe 5 music discs I've found in other things. But I might not. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Mama Bear, if you have the opportunity, could you do a favor for me? And just throw an exclamation point idea and then Music Disc Farm. My mic is probably screwed up. Let me swap mics and then come back. And as usual. So basically what I'm doing with the mic is it normally runs through a piece of software. This is terrible and tinny, I get it. But normally the microphone I have runs through some NVIDIA broadcast software to get a layer or two first. And every once in a while, the NVIDIA broadcast software decides to give up the ghost. So I need to reboot that piece and then swap mics back. So I sound like I'm in the bottom of a tin can or a barrel most of the time. The way life goes around here. Stinky deal, but, can't win them all. I blame Windows Update because my computer insisted on updating last night. Swapped back, you'll have to let me know if that's any better. Probably. I'm not exactly sure how Music Disc Farm even functions, Tom, but I would totally love to. By the way, the reason I had you type idea Music Disc Farm, Mama Bear, is that... I'm just going to write this down as well. Is it enough to remind me? Because I've got a new thing I'm trying out in my streamer bot that should, if things work properly, get me to... if things work properly, it should get me an ideas list in Notion. So the Notion platform should be able to get an ideas list going in there through this setup. And it seems to work when I do it, but I don't know yet if you guys can do it. You're supposed to be able to. But yeah, that makes it a little easier for me to figure out what we're doing on occasion. Okay, so Tom's, sorry, I tried to put a picture on top of what I was doing and it wasn't staying. Okay. Tom says, name tag skeletons shoot creepers while attempting to shoot you. Does it have to be me? Could I, cheat and throw a snow golem in there or something? I guess that wouldn't do any damage to the creepers. No, I just didn't want to count. Because that's what I was doing this morning, is counting. So basically, I'm going to go back to the same plan I had before. And at every one of these corners, we're going to jump in by 1. So we're just going to do standard quarter, and then jump in by 1 at this point. And then we'll just see what happens. So we've got 4, 3, 3. Oh, and I have to rotate my picture again. Come on, silly thing. Fit. Down there. Zoom to the width of the picture, or of the screen. There we go. Alright. Just It's just a skeleton shooting, so it could shoot at something other than me. Just the skeleton has to try shooting it. Well, obviously you've got to have something getting rid of creepers, right? Because isn't that where the discs come from? And I don't even think that would be a normal side effect of a creeper farm if I did it that way. Okay, let's rotate pictures again. So we got 4, 3, 3, 2. 2. Wow, this is a little harder than I thought. That's okay. Like, it's harder to talk to you guys while I'm doing this. Okay, so 1, 1. Whoops. 2 here. 2. 1. This doesn't feel right. One, 2, 3, 4, right? 4. Yes, 4, 4. 3, 2, 1. Aha! Okay, that's why it's screwed up. 4, 3, 2. This should be a 1. I'm really not this bad all the time. Most of the time, not all the time. It's not even self-spiraling. It tried spiraling back outwards again. 2, 1, 2. Should be a 2. If I don't make mistakes, that'll help, right? 1, 2. I'm standing the wrong side, so I keep rotating my picture, and then I move myself. 4, 3. 4, 4, 3. Two. Nope, I had it right the first time. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so this is from, in case people are curious, it's a Reddit, it's a picture I picked up from Reddit in the Minecraft subreddit, and it's a lovely little tool that actually does do circles, but they're color-coded, and I keep jumping lines, and I don't know why, because I can see the color differences. 4, 4. E, yes. 2. 2. 2. 2, 1, 2. This should be 1, 1. And then 2 went this way. That's probably where half the problem comes from. Two. And the worst bit is it's not going to be the same anywhere around the outside. 2, 2, 1, 2. 3. Ah, we don't have that. 3. Should be 4. Okay, so that one works. Okay, great. What I'm going to do, actually, to show you guys what on earth I'm up to, show me what on earth I'm up to, is after I sleep, I'm going to put the other block in the holes for the ones that I'm happy with. So once I've got a circle section that I'm happy with, then I'm going to put that piece in, and then we can figure out what to do with the spawn proofing later. At least that makes it easier for me to run around on this place. And it also shows up better as I'm running around to show what's going on. So all the stuff that's being left as grass and dirt right now will become those slabs. Still don't know if I have enough slabs. I probably won't, but we can get a lot closer. And then we've got holes in here. So the gray crosses are just more for spacing. Whereas once we get going, I'll pull those out and figure out where I'm going to put the jog in, like as in which row. Let's see. Cold Ranger says, there's quite a lot of tools and mods out there to help with these kinds of things, thankfully. No, you're not old having to ask at all. I will say, Cold Ranger, you are the first to fall for it. But please don't be offended. That doesn't look too bad, actually. The Oswin is actually a bot run by ChatGPT and specifically told to not cop to the fact that he's a bot. So in the personality instructions, I can actually say, yeah, you can do everything a human can do, and eat, sleep, etc. And in no way whatsoever are you ever to admit that you're not human. Although, I mean, most people have figured it out as soon as this plot gets boring, as it's not. Or sounds very botty. More so than even CJ. And so all that to say that, the next road, all that to say that from there, after he's told that he's not allowed to admit to not being a bot, if it's something where it does not have an answer in the ChatGPT system, or, yeah, that it's not allowed to make one up. I mean, humans would, but it's actually told that it's allowed to say, I don't know. Yeah, so I've actually set up a separate Twitch account, kind of like I know ITT Tom has a few, which on occasion he does, use as a human to give it more reality by using it elsewhere. So as in, Tom will log in multi places and occasionally chat as one of his bots. I have not done that yet, but I've offered it up to my kids because we're family friendly on this stream. So if I'm doing a stream weekend or something and they want in to watch, they're allowed to come in as long as they don't mind the bot talking once in a while, they're allowed to come in and put human responses as the bot. They just have to preface it with their shortcut name. So this one was, what number was this? 54, so we're putting 54 this way, and then this will be 50, oops, wrong way. 52, going that way. And if you're curious what the numbers refer to, it's just the, if we were to go straight through from here down to a matching point on the other side, it'd be a diameter of 52. Okay, so we're jumping in, which is basically jumping in by 1. Okay, so but that's the story. They have a Twitch account because that allows them to do things as a bot and say things as a bot. They used to be called Botter Oswin, but I don't think he's been around long enough for that, Cold Ranger. If you actually want to address them directly, you can actually have quite a conversation with them. Every once in a while, you just may have to throw their name in to get their attention. And you don't even have to use @ you can actually just reference Oswin. Although, it says a character here to chat and support, so I need to fix that, because it's not allowed to say that. Yeah, by saying it's a character. They're based off of a fictional character, so that's part of where that comes from, but they're not really supposed to say that, so I do need to fix that. Oswin. Not character. Okay. We are on 52. But part of it is also because, as you guys are probably aware, other than certain individuals like Tom, frequently the chat here goes pretty dead on occasion. I'm assuming it's because it's often a daytime slot for people, and if I do the math, I'm right in people's like lunch window, so that's the other part of it. Is in Eastern time, people are often out getting lunch, so they're not hanging around watching me. I make a half decent radio station, supposedly. I don't know. You'll never find me believing in myself. It's just not a thing that happens. But oops, 52. But the resulting effect, 5. There we go. Is that having a bot that can chat gives something a little bit more to the stream. Another tip off you'll find is I don't have it enabled yet, and I don't think I will, for Oswin to respond to me verbally, or like verbal commands. I know I have the ability to turn that on, but I just haven't, because until I get the hang of using verbal commands properly, all sorts of weird, wacky, and not so wonderful things happen. So that's why it doesn't respond to me verbally, and that's a bit of a giveaway after a while, because we can have great conversations about all sorts of stuff, and aside from Bonwin, oh great, aside from the bot responding, or aside from Oswin, pardon me, responding out of the blue to things, it, I don't know, I personify all kinds of things. He, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, will never respond to me. Unless I've actually written something. 1, 2, 3. This feels short. No, I got it right. 3, 3, 2, 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got that part. And then 2 this way. Oopsie daisy. So yeah, that's the story behind Oswin. He exists-ish. There's a lot of stuff about my stream that's very ish. You know, I start at whatever time-ish, maybe. I have a bot that's alive-ish. That's 3, 3, 5. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that works. Good. So that one's fine. I'm happy enough with that. I can put this piece in. Great. That lets me know this one's done. The other reason I put blocks in now is I'm thinking if I get frustrated with a particular quarter and I don't like the way it's working out, then I can just leave it as holes and I'll know that's the part I have to go back and fix. But if I put it in, then I'm happy with it and I'll leave it as it is. They suspect it was a bot from how they spoke. Yes. The other thing is that the other giveaway is they talk. I mean, it's not just the roboticness of the talking. It's that the only other person allowed to talk on here verbally at the moment is me. I guess I could let Fantastic Sherlock Fox do it. He's come on and done a voice reveal a couple times. But most of the time, it's not. Okay, so that one... I'm going to do sign. Sign. Where's sign? So, put the point there. And this was, what did I say, 52? 52, you didn't football. 52. And then we've got 50 going that way. Okay. Done. These won't stay. But once I get the spiral in them, it's laying things in. So we're almost done the first round. That sounds frightening when I put it that way. Okay. I'm being optimistic. Snake food, maybe? I know I can use golden carrots. I'm actually using up the tail end of my cooked chicken. Didn't realize I had some left after I gave a whole bunch to Wolfen for whatever project it is she's got going. Let's just steal that. I know I've got a chicken farm, but never hurts to have an extra egg now and then. Okay, we're at 50. And once we get this full circle in, I'm actually not too unhappy with the way that spiral's working out. Rather than figuring out where to change the spiral in the middle of a quarter, just let it jump at the quarter lines. Because that's a little easier for people to mentally ignore. But yeah, if I could actually have conversations with the bot verbally, that would be interesting. I thought about letting them say absolutely everything, but that decided that's not a smart idea. There is a way to do that. It's just one little command that I just have to enable. Just tell it to speak the thing, and yeah. Also, you're going to find very limited bot sounds. I did not make the bot sound like anybody in particular. I'm just using one of Google's voices. And the reason for that is because I was trying to shove it through TTS Monster. That's a good point, Mama Bear. He'd never shut up. He'd interrupt everybody. If he was to talk, then I would definitely only do that after I've got it set so that my verbal commands can do stuff to it. Not just telling him to shut up sometimes, but also to actually converse with it. It makes no sense if he can't talk to me. Not that I want him talking more, per se, but she wasn't talking to you about that. Knock it off. Yeah, I don't understand quite why 50? What are we on? We are on yellow. Okay. I don't quite understand why the bot keeps complaining about short responses. It should not interpret someone else's short response as an instruction to it to be short, and I've also told it to not talk about short responses. But maybe it's Canadian, I don't know. Meaning that we always seem to get in trouble for our gazillion apologies. I apologize for everything, but maybe it's because I'm Canadian, maybe it's just me being not confident in things, so I apologize for everything. Who knows? Sorry about that. And yes, that was intentional. Running the stream? No! Have I created a monster? Maybe. I was going to use one of the voices from TTS Monster. One of the things you guys will find if you use the redeem about the TTS Monster thing is I have specifically said in there, if I have that enabled, I think I do, maybe. Yeah. So in the TTS Monster redeem, it says have your message read out, but sometimes there's glitches. Biggest thing I find is either A, it's choppy, or B, it's got a really weird delay before it kicks in, and I don't know why. TTS Monster directly is more likely to be choppy. If it was a TTS Monster voice via the speaker bot that Oswin uses, there's a ridiculously stupid delay before it says anything, which makes it silly because it doesn't match with stuff. Well, catch you later. What time is it for you? Good grief. It is... Wow. Okay, yeah. Can't blame you. It's nearly, well, it's either somewhere between tea time or supper. So have a good one, Cold Reindeer. Or should I say Bean Man? There we go. But Cold Reindeer is very clearly not a bot. As much as I might tease him about it, about his beans and everything, yeah, he's clearly not a bot. Let's see. 2. Why on? Yellow. I jumped back to the wrong line. So we've got 4, 4, 3, 1, 2. Oops. I should not be doing this with an efficiency 5 shovel. That's half the problem here. 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ads up 31 minutes. Yay! By the way, Mama Bear, since you've been around seeing these ad notices, is having them twice in the once every minute in the last 2 minutes reasonable, or do you think I should change them up to a different play? I can put it, let you know every 2 minutes. That's kind of silly. And as a mod, you may be getting the green block that says you got an incoming ad. That part starts at 5 minutes, I think. That part's the green block is nothing I've got control over other than off and on. 1, 2, 3. Fine. Hello, chicken. 1, 2. You do get the green block, okay. Move. So I've got 2, 2. Again, just get comfortable with one color, then I go and change it up. Come on. 3, we will get this done eventually. The nice part about the spiral, I only have to do it once. It's a long project, but I only have to do it once. It's not like I'm going to be doing this for every song. There's a reason I didn't do that for every song. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it should be 4. Nope. 3, 4. Okay, so I did something wrong. That should have met up.
Ads are starting. Delen will continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for supporting the stream.
Either that, or the reality is just that you would miss the cheesy bit of conversation that happens in between, right? If thou hast turbo, then lucky you neither have to sub, nor do you get ads. On the other hand, it's expensive. Okay, so we've got yellow. I'm trying to figure, where did I go wrong? 4? Oh, 4, okay. And I did a 3 on the other end. That's the problem. It should have been 4. There we go. 8 check and move. Okay, sign up. And then we'll continue our spiral inwards. But we made it all the way around once. Which, sadly, should not be an accomplishment, even though it is. Okay, so this way was 50, and this way will be 48. We're on a black groove again. Woo! Where is Molly? References. No. That's what I want. So exclamation point in. Adding a quick reference so that I can see and you can see, and it's not a really big deal, just I can turn it off and on. Browse the image file really quickly. We can get this rolling. That kind of stuff helps. That circles. This circles. It's huge. I'm gonna make it smaller. Oh, I guess I can turn that one off. This. Where's the references? Just temporarily. That's what we've got rolling in the corner. Is I'm using that, and so it makes life a little bit easier. It's all done in even numbers. As I said, the diameter would be 64 all the way across. But I'm not counting the center pin. Which makes everything bigger. So it's actually 65 all the way around. That's what's allowing me this quarters thing to be able to use it as the expansion points. Okay, so we can start to see our spirals coming in. It feels really cramped on the top left, but I think it's just because I may not have actually been supposed to change it every round. Probably should have changed it every few rounds. My brain's going, should I do that now or later? What's the difference in this one? It was originally supposed to be a 33 size record, which is totally not the case, of course. Yeah. But if I do it every second, it's going to look really dumb. Okay, now I don't know if I like this. Dang it! Huh. It will be fine. It's just gonna look, yeah, that's about as far out as, or far in as it's gonna get on this right-hand side. Unless... yeah. I could do one more section. It's going to be 2 blocks in. And I might actually do this top left section twice and try and see what it looks like if I do it, what's the word? If I do it every second. So rather than adjusting these ones, cheat and throw a second groove in between each of the other grooves. But this is 2 blocks apart rather than 3, so that's not necessarily a great idea. It'll work at the top, but it won't work farther in. So that might be a bad idea. Let's do the part I know I'm liking right now, and I'll decide if I want to add another groove. I mean, this isn't even a 45. Like, if I did a 45, the label size is wrong. Label would be probably a heck of a lot bigger. Sadly, I looked it up, actually. What I mean by that is I did actually go and press. I found some specs required, or specs given by a company that will make custom vinyl records for you. I can't remember if they're out of the UK or not, but they actually put out a PDF of all the specs that they use, what plastic they use, what the dimensions of the plastic are, what their sleeve sizes are, how much of the stickers, like how much the sticker covers things, and then you got to choose the hole sizes. So weirdly, apparently they can do a 45, except the hole is the size of a 33, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. And they said, yeah, they can do a 78 if you really want to, but they don't recommend it because that makes everything super short and the quality gets kind of messed up. What did I say this was? I keep looking at this. I'm messing up. 48 is black. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, that's 5. That up there, this down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Did I do that 4? Yes. It feels like it's 5 now. It's not. 4, 4, 2. Oh, okay. Interesting way to jump. There's one of the things that it's in that picture is there's some spots where there's a weird 1 block gap, and most of the time I'm fine with that, but there's the odd time I've just added an extra block because it just didn't make sense without it. 2, 2. I could put in a logic point in my head and just be like, yeah, well, that's where it changes songs, but that would be a much super slow record. 2, 2, 2. Are you kidding me? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It just feels odd to have 5 in a row. Mini-map's not looking that bad though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. The cold reindeer's gone. On the bot point, when the Discord thing pops up and says, hey, you can leave feedback, feel free to even tell us whether you like or hate the bot. That works too. If you want an adjustment made, if he's allowed to or not allowed to behave in a particular way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that. 2. Okay. 2. 2. 4 and 4. 2. 3. Oh, come on. Not when it's raining, please. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, yeah. Okay, so we've made that part all the way around. How does that groove look? You're right, Mama Bear, it's not too bad. It's not ideal, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna try something, actually. I like this one. Still not happy with that top right side. So what I'm actually gonna probably do is do a test run, just the dig, of going out one more on that piece. So in other words, that particular one gets 1 extra row. Because we're not going to have an inner one on that side. I just wanted it to look a little tighter. So the way the left-hand side is working is actually not that bad. By the time we get the darker grooves in, and frankly, I am well aware that this is not going to show all that well by the time I start putting black on it. So if this one here was, what did I start with, 56? So I went down this one. 6, let's try 50. Oops, I did that wrong. 6, and then let's go this way. 8. Dell PFO allowed your PO to get. Ooh. So, which one are you going for the pod racer for that one? I don't know what the current GWPs are when it comes to the other things. Okay. Yeah, so I've got 3 on this side, and then there's a 2-block groove between some of these. There's 3. I don't know how it worked out. 3 here. It should be 3 at the other side of this one. Yeah, okay, so that worked. And then this one looks kind of weird, but I could probably make it one more wide out this way. So let's go. That one. Now. Yeah. What did I get? What did I just say? I wanted 58. Whoa. Yeah, that's a yellow color. Sorry. I rotated and the number was upside down, so it was confusing me. Yellow. 1, 2, 4. Cool. Receipts submitted. Yeah, right. If your household is anything like mine, the receipts submit themselves. I know it sounds funny, but I discovered Fantastic Sherlock Bucks and I both have our banking apps on our phones configured in such a way that either emails us or does a pop-up for basically every single transaction we do. 4433 1. Whoop, not that one. The 2 1 2 4. Come on. I'm cheap on blocks. Give me my blocks back. It's not that I want them to despawn, but we're going to find some other reason we can, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh? Let's cancel. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 6. 2. I think I'm liking this, but we'll see. 2, 1, 3. Oh, 3, not a gazillion. 3. 2 4s, okay. There we go. What do we think? I think that extra quarter made all the difference. I don't think I need to do one in the bottom right. I think that's fine. And then we just keep going on the inner circles. But I think that extra one made enough difference, and I'm happy with that.
Hello there.
There's no space between this one and the outer rim on the next edge, so I think that's fine. Kind of concentric circles, Blind Bugler, but welcome on in. I'm sort of faking the groove on a record player. That's part of where this is going. No, there's not going to be an arm or any actual machine. It's just the player itself, or the record itself. And I'm not going to label it in the center because I'm not that creative. I mean, it would be nice if Minecraft would let us put signs flat. You know, you can put them flat on a wall, right? Well, we can't actually lay them flat on things. That'd be nice. And there isn't enough space for me to go mucking around with titles and stuff by doing weird art in item frames and stuff, which doesn't work. Okay, so let's fill that gap and get on to the inside. Which, I mean, on the bright side, it slowly becomes shorter and shorter and shorter. It's not because I get repetitive, it's because paths are technically shorter. But yeah, now that I like that, for sure, then at least I've got a couple of pieces where we can play some Blackstone, because we've got minus 3 minutes. This is Tuesday. So let's just double check and see. We'll let you guys look at the record for a minute while I check and see if the person I'm supposed to be raiding into is live. Because if they are, I will not steal time from them. And I will look at my sticky note. I made myself a sticky note for the first thing I'm supposed to do when stream's over. And unfortunately, it's a sticky note I'm going to use over and over and over again because it's the same thing I always forget to do. And yeah, eat isn't one of them, but I should have a sticky note for that too. Who's the schedule? So Blind Bugler came in at just the right time. It's Tuesday. Oh, okay, yes. Let's see if they are. They are indeed. From DC Perks to DC Perks. Apparently they've been live for 35 minutes, so somehow shame on me, I guess. I'm gonna claim innocence on this one. Yes, I started late, but this is kind of silly. So I saw Bob early, so I don't know if that means he's not going to be on later. But at the moment, we've got a collision with Wolfie, so we're going to head on over there. Just in time, exactly. Just in time for me to head on over to a real streamer, and we're going to get ourselves going over to Wolfen. And I will probably play around a little bit with this some more. So next time you see it, hopefully we'll be closer to having it done. I do not know what coloring the center is going to be. I don't know how much of it's going to be covered over, so I might just pick some random thing. I mean, I've got an idea actually just right now. I may quartz the center as a white label, and then do some sort of ridiculousness with diorite just to give an impression of a label. But we'll see how it goes. In case, let's start this over to Wolfen, and see who can race to the vent first, right? No. In other words, have yourselves a great day. You will see fairly quickly here the stream times for tomorrow, but in case you miss it, it is ish, as always. Noonish to 2-ish Eastern. I don't have anything on the other end of that, so we'll see whether or not we run a bit long. Unlikely, but in any case, noonish tomorrow. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. Have yourselves a great day. Let's get this one started off to Wolfen. Mischief button.
Mischief managed.
There we go. I don't know if Mischief was managed. I think I need a new sound clip for that. All right. So, thank you very, very much to Hypercub Games and Uvail for dropping in today. And for the new follows from Hypercub Games, Lit Switch, hope you fall. Pythagorean Theorem, interesting. And Uvail following as well. Our moderators today were Mama Bear and Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Thank you ever so much, and double hugs to Mama Bear for that. Thank you very much for conversation from them, as well as Poodle, Mike Burton, Hypercub Games, Uvail, Omrio, Light Switch, Hope You Fall, Imantux, Cold Reindeer, ITT Tom, Blind Bugler, and we are off to see Wolfen. So, have yourselves a fantastic day, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.